The shifting signs of Blackwood Forest. It started like any other drive. A familiar route, a shortcut through the Colorado woods I'd taken countless times. The sun was setting, casting long shadows, but nothing felt out of the ordinary. Or so I thought. The air was still, heavy with the scent of pine and damp earth. An unsettling quiet had fallen over the forest, a silence so profound it felt like the trees themselves were holding their breath. I knew this road like the back of my hand, always had. The old wooden sign, weathered and worn, always read Blackwood 10 miles. But this time, something was different. As I approached, the sign seemed to flicker, the letters rearranging themselves before my very eyes. It now read Oakhaven, 10 miles. Oakhaven? I'd never heard of any Oakhaven around here. I dismissed it at first, exhaustion maybe, a trick of the light, but a seed of unease had been planted. The next sign was even stranger. Havenwood, 7 miles. Havenwood? Another town I'd never encountered. Then came Silent Creek, 5 miles. These weren't just unfamiliar names, they felt wrong, like they belonged to places that shouldn't exist. My GPS started acting up, the screen flashing erratically. It kept recalculating, trying to reroute me through roads that weren't there. Each turn took me deeper into the woods, further away from anything familiar. The GPS now showed a chaotic mess of lines, a digital labyrinth with no escape. My hands tightened on the steering wheel, a knot formed in my stomach, growing with each passing mile. I kept glancing in the rearview mirror, half expecting to see something, or someone, back there. But there was only the endless stretch of road behind me. The forest was unnaturally still. No birds, no animals, just the rustling of leaves and a wind I couldn't feel. A faint whispering started, barely audible at first. It seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. "No," I muttered to myself. "This isn't happening, it's just stress." But the words felt hollow, unconvincing even to my own ears. Then I saw it, the sign that shattered any remaining semblance of reason. It wasn't a town name this time, it was my name. Mark Harrison, 0 miles. Born July 14th, 1993. My blood ran cold. How could this be? Who would do this? The whispering intensified, becoming more distinct. It sounded like voices, calling my name, drawing closer. The fear was a physical thing, a cold, heavy weight pressing down on me. I felt like I was being watched, scrutinized, judged. I slammed on the brakes, the car skidding to a halt. I had to get out of here. I grabbed my phone, desperately searching for a signal. Nothing. No bars, no service, just a blank screen. I tried the radio, hoping for some sign of life, some connection to the outside world. Only static filled the speakers, a deafening white noise that amplified the silence around me. "Hello," I called out, my voice trembling. "Is anyone there?" Only the trees answered, their shadows stretching and twisting in the fading light. I had to keep moving. Maybe if I just kept driving, I could find my way back. I started the car and pressed on, the road narrowing with each turn. The trees seemed to close in around me, their branches reaching out like skeletal arms. The music in my head reached a crescendo, a frantic, desperate symphony of fear. Then the road ended, abruptly, without warning. A dead end, just a wall of trees, impenetrable and unforgiving. The GPS screen flickered one last time, displaying a single, chilling word, unknown. The whispering swelled to a deafening roar, a cacophony of voices that seemed to tear at my mind. The car sits motionless, swallowed by the darkness. The forest has claimed another victim. The darkness is absolute, the silence broken only by the sound of my own ragged breathing. Ever seen a sign that wasn't there before? Hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment with the scariest thing you've seen on the road.